The eyes of a baby light up. Their little arms stiffen as they clench their fists with excitement. Their lips take the shape of a smile and the baby laughter just flows out, all because they came in contact with an animal. It's the most beautiful privilege to witness the elderly, sitting in an old age home, the sun beaming in as if they are filled with love and hope when a cat walks by or when they see their bird and their faces just light up. At the end of our lives is when we truly learn that the little things is what actually matters. We humans are born to love. We are born to have connection. The separation between humans and animals is what makes us starve for love. Animals were put on this earth to teach us lessons, to show us how to open our hearts. When you look around, and virtually everything that you see in this life actually has a purpose. Have you ever thought that the reason for animals is to teach us lessons, to teach us of love, of spirituality, and to sharpen our senses, to keep us on our paths, to communicate using our intuition, and most of all, to love? How they keep animals out of hospitals and old age homes, I will never understand. Animals are our little healing monks. They bring us joy and laughter. I have recently lost my little dove Sophie, who was part of my life for nearly 12 years. She was not just a dove. I allowed her to be the beautiful being that I saw and that she grew into it. She taught me what love really is. Imagine a world where we treated animals like the beings that they truly are. If we actually saw them and their little personalities and the little things that they do with respect and dignity and love, that they live by our sides. Yet we so often think that they are less than us. I have come to tell you differently today. We are born to love. When we have nothing to love, we shrivel up and we die inside from neglect and emptiness. With her departure, I think I questioned why was it that I cried more for Sophie's death than I had for a lot of humans I've lost. I realized that she represented the deepest connection to spirit. Her love is not yet found in a human being. She came to teach us this lesson, to stop and to stare and greet every little being that crosses our paths with dignity and respect. Animals are the connection between heaven and earth. We must wake up to this phenomenon. Have you ever noticed that when you pet an animal that you actually can't think at the same time? And what happens is our connection goes straight from the head to the heart. They have been put in this world to anchor us, to remind us of who we truly are, to love and to commune with them. They have no technology or fast cars, and yet they remain the highest species and true to themselves. It's time to teach our children to bow down to animals with dignity, respect and love, and to have compassion for these that cannot speak our language, to humble ourselves to their superiority. So many ancients, if we look back, had animals as their gods, animal heads and human bodies. This is part of us having an understanding why we need nature, and nature doesn't need us. Aho to the Great Spirit, to the great eagle, to the buffalo, the dog, our bird kingdom, animals, insects, and all of nature and all of creation. To bow down with deep respect for Mother Earth and Father Sky, the phenomenon of the ocean. We are nothing without nature, nothing. When we embody the love and the deepest connection to Mother Earth, we begin to have an understanding of our true inner power we humans actually carry inside of us. Our ability to realize that we actually are pure love, and so is every animal that you meet. This comes from Lessons from Sophie, number 1, The Voice of Nature. Thank you for listening.